So I grew up in Texas, and Texas has kind of like this rebellious kind of attitude that a lot of Texans have, and there's a lot of cool guitar players from Texas. Like, for example, name a super awesome guitar player from, I don't know, Montana. I'm sure there are lots of them, but you know, everybody knows about like Stevie Ray Vaughan and Billy Gibbons and some of my favorite players. So the whole idea of like a bunch of guys from Texas making music specific to guitar is like a cool thing for me. So, and I didn't want to just call it my last name, Guitars, because it's hard to. People always have. Growing up in Texas, my last name got butchered all through high school. So I thought, well, let's just have it be simple. And so I looked up Flaherty Guitars and I couldn't find it. I looked up Flaherty Guitars and there's some other thing. So we wanted to have a name that was silly and easy to remember and easy to spell, and nobody else would want to have it. So that's how Texas Toast came. And like I say, Lone Star was already taken. We used to put these little conchos on all of our headstocks, like a little Lone Star, but we stopped doing that. So.
What's up? Hey Mike, how's it going, man? I don't have any idea what that's like, but yeah. Hey, so we are gonna spray clear today, and I'm here with everybody, and we're trying to figure out when a good time to come out to have you do some custom flourishes on the top, like we were talking. Perfect, man. Yeah, so we went black on the top, and metal flake gold on the back, and the gold has a greenish hue to it. So if we could maybe, Chris was thinking maybe some greenish kind of stripes, but the binding's white. So yeah, like I said, I'll send you some pictures if you can. All right, man. We're on your schedule, dude. So. $9. Okay. All right, cool, man. That's good by me. All right, bye.
It's before Zumba.
Looking forward to today, too. This might be one of the best days of my whole life. So today we're going to Mike Learn's shop. And Mike's going to embellish our guitar a little bit. He's a master airbrush artist. Is that what you are thinking, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, something like a $20,000 Gibson. That's what
Yeah, turn it into that, Mike.
Bridge.
Strat trim, so it'll overhang.
The back side about half an inch?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, if you really want to be technical, there's beer in the fridge, because that's what these guys do. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I want to work these contours in here. Maybe I'll work with this side first. Yeah, and you know we'll probably only need to go with the one color on here. I think that, like we said, sometimes less is more. You know what I mean? I think we keep this kind of just nice and simple along the sides. Do the accents in the lower and the upper front portions, and then we have the little center symmetrical section there. I want to, like, here's my symmetry right now. That's it. That's as close as I'm going to get. From here on out, it's gonna be somewhat asymmetrical.
So you have to let the piece tell you what it wants to be.
Yeah,
too?
kind of. Yeah.
Dictate what it's gonna be.
Exactly. Yeah. Not get too crazy on it. You know, you can overkill this stuff real fast too. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, my philosophy is if something's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. That's why all guitars should have more than one neck.
Man, I gotta tell you, as I was growing up as an artist, I used to have that same exact sentiment. And then
knowing when to stop is one of the hardest things.
You need to find your happy place, dude.
You need to find your happy place.
I found my happy place.
Is everything buff?
No.
What do you want me to do?
Well, so the big neck is ready for frets.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, I'll buff another neck.
Okay.
What was the wrestling movie with Matthew Modine?
Vision Quest.
Vision Quest.
And
the Journey
Red
song?
Rider was the band that did Lunatic Fringe.
Yeah,
And that actually
okay.
was on the radio. You could actually hear that.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
because it
and,
sounded like it was Bryan Adams.
Yeah, and Journey had a song in there that they used during montage that was pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so. But, yeah.
Red Rider. Maybe we should make a guitar for whoever's in Red Rider right now.
That's a good idea.
Or we could just say we're gonna make a guitar for that guy.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna say no?
I talked to the guy from Red Rider and he hasn't gotten his guitar yet.
He said, you guys. I talked to the guy from Red Rider. Chris says I need to find my happy place today.
It's not a tune I don't think I want to try.
We're doing this for our friend Brian Nutter. So the whole notion is, we wrote down on our list of stuff, what would Brian do? So what would Brian do?
I think Brian is most well known for making guitars that do everything. He's
Yeah.
really into electronics.
We should just make one of Brian's guitars out of this.
We talked about that.
One of his Astro
Yeah.
Commanders,
Uh-huh.
yeah. That's tacky even for us.
So, yeah, what are we gonna do?
Well, I think what we should do is let's do something that Brian would think was cool, and let's do but let's not copy one of his guitars. Let's do a version of something that we already make, and let's do something that is really cool, and let's do a guitar that does everything, kind of like one of Brian's guitars. We we went into this with a fairly calculated idea of what we were doing because our cause that we're donating the money to is Brian Nutter's medical bills. We made this case too. Ready? Up. It's backwards. Yeah. So my good friend Bret Hagen is here to rock this thing and show you guys like what it's gonna do. It does so many things. You'll be surprised. So come on over, Bret, and I'll walk you through some of the finer points of the guitar, and we'll put it on this stand here. So you'll notice that the fretboards actually have fabric top fretboards.
Yeah, it's got leopards on that.
Yeah.
And then you got like the classic the logo fret. That's good. I used to do that on Nord.
I love it. Yeah. So this was the neck that they sent us as part of the kit. So we added an octave neck because they're fun. Chris and Jesse wound this pickup, and we actually custom made this bridge because a regular tune-o-matic would be too wide because the strings are so narrow. So we built this neck. It's a 5-piece neck, and actually this is a 5-piece neck too. Hip shot tuners, custom wound pickup by Chris, and a custom made bridge by me, and a fabric top fretboard. Of course, it's bound in leopard. This is the neck that we got from Crimson Guitars, and we radically altered it and did the Texas Toast logo in the fretboard. These are Coney Island Guitars pickups that we got from the guys at Coney Island Guitars.
Super D. It's got the DiMarzio style.
Apparently, this guy worked for DiMarzio for a while. We don't know if that's true, but that's what we heard. This guitar down here, this is a 16-inch scale, 25.5-inch scale, and then this is a 25-inch scale or 25.5-inch scale guitar too, but it features the Little Thunder pickup, and it's actually a bass enhancing pickup. So it's a poly octave generator pickup that actually you can play bass and guitar on this neck at the same time.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can.
Yeah, well,
somebody can.
So you know the guy who thinks this is rad is Billy Gibbons.
Oh, okay.
So it's got to be cool.
Oh yeah,
so,
it's got to be. And it lights up, so who cares if it even does
yeah, so that lets you know that it's doing what it's doing. Up here, this neck, and then one in is these two necks, just this neck, these two necks, and just this neck. Now the bass portion, one of the leads of the stereo cable is going to a bass amp, and the other is going to a guitar amp.
Oh, that's what that.
See how this knob has a green thing? That's the volume control for the bass, so it's always on.
Middle, this, bass.
We wanted the closest volume knob to be. Oh, and there's no tone controls, just volumes.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that is. So yeah, so that's the volume control for the neck you'll probably use the most, the middle neck. Yeah.
And what's this? That's for
this bottom neck, and that's for the little wee neck. Yeah.
And then it's the bass. Got it. So it's kind of configured in the normal.
Yeah.
It's dun dun dun. Yep.
So Mike Learn did the pinstriping on this for us. So the top is black. The back is this champagne sparkle on everything. And yeah. So okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this switch controls the pickups for this neck.
This one does?
Yeah, for this neck.
shore to see the ocean and some more. I saw a girl with a motorboat. I took a ride. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah.
Have you been loud your entire life?
I think I have.